Yeah, and he's good at fighting.
He is very good at fighting people. Speaking of fighting people, I'm going to fight this intro music. Welcome to the new basketball podcast show. I am your host, Austin, and I have three other wonderful compatriots with me today. Who are you guys?
Hey, I'm Kane.
That's Kane.
It's me, Dakota.
That's Dakota.
I'm
And
happy
our
to be
wonderful DJ director. Who are you?
I'm Show. Happy to be here. So
Show
happy to be
has the impossible task of keeping us on task for the rest of this show and play music at the same time. So we have kind of a busy show. We are just going to go ahead and get into it pretty quick. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of everything we're going to talk about. This episode, if you look below us, I'm going to hopefully remember to put in chapters for what section. So if you hear something that doesn't sound very interesting, and you're like, fuck, I don't really want to hear about this weird side topic shit, just go to the next thing that will be interesting.
Come on.
But I think it's all going to be good. Yeah. Just skip around. I think you don't need continuity.
And replay your favorite part.
And replay your
much
favorite
as you
part.
want,
8 to 15 times.
Honestly, just put it on when you go to bed at night.
So our first thing we're going to talk about is the hard to miss conversation about the Clippers situation. If you aren't in the NBA news circle at all, and you've just been like, you football, yeah, and that's been your whole brain, you may have missed this. And then after that, we're gonna do some side topics, just a bunch of little minor conversations, stuff about WNBA playoffs, some contract talk for the NBA, just some minor stuff we want to talk about. Just little conversations that we may not be that knowledgeable about, or we just don't think will take up that much time, because we'll be like, what do you think of this? Good? And then we move on because it's not a big discussion. After that, we're going to talk about the Eastern Conference teams. We're going to rank every Eastern Conference team and where we predict they might end up. The answer could surprise you, or it won't. And then lastly, this week, every week, we're going to bring a show and tell story. We're going to try and find something about an old player, an old story, something kind of basketball related. And we're going to try and find something interesting you might not have heard of. And this week, it's Kane's turn. And we don't know what he brought. And then lastly,
I'm not going to give a sneak peek either.
Yeah, and you don't have to. As long as we have time, we're going to make you all some money or lose you some money, because it's Dakota's Bookie Bungalow. I'll give you some great betting options. Yeah, we'll make a theme song for it at some point. It should have little steel drums. Steel drums.
Yeah, right?
I'd like it.
Bookie Bungalow.
That's wonderful.
We got something there. For sure.
I think our guys will talk. This is a good idea.
No.
All right, so let's start off with actual very important news, the Clipper situation. Does anybody want to start us off here and kind of give a quick rundown of what everything is?
I'll start.
I just want to laugh for a second.
I've been watching football and I don't know anything about this. Can someone explain this to me?
Please, someone explain.
So, somebody had money and they're not supposed to.
Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
it.
So Steve Ballmer cheated and circumvented the cap by using the shell corporation that used the fake planting trees to give Kawhi Leonard extra money because Uncle Dennis demanded it or something. So that's what that's what people are saying.
Yeah.
That's what
So,
essentially
that's it in the short of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what the evidence is being presented. But then the Steve Ballmer and the Clippers are saying no, none of this is true, and they're
right, as they should,
trying to make every excuse that they can. But I do feel like more evidence comes up that points to something else. I don't.
So if you don't know, this is Steve Ballmer. This is kind of it's an older meme at this point.
Let's start there. Who's Steve Ballmer?
Steve Ballmer,
the energetic, sweaty fella.
The energetic, sweaty fella on your screen right now, who will be with us the whole podcast this episode. He is the owner of the LA Clippers. He is also the 6th richest man, or 7th, in the world. He's one or the other. Either way, he is magnitudes richer than any other NBA owner, and he can kind of throw his money around without caring. And the whole narrative around him seems to be, as an owner, he really is, unlike the other. A lot of the NBA team owners, they're viewing the NBA as an investment. They buy in for $1 billion, crazy amount, whatever the fuck it might be, and they sell it for $3 billion later. NBA teams are a pretty solid investment in general. Like sports franchising just works. But he doesn't really care about making money like that off of the NBA. He wants to win. And it seems that the way he chose to win was to sign a player. But that player, Kawhi Leonard, was shopping around looking for money under the table. That's just a known fact. That was reported on, well documented at this point. One of the most
Kawhi had made requests to the Raptors in 2019,
and they said no, like we're not doing it
for that too.
And then also famously, cheap ass Lakers owners were like, we're not fucking doing that. We're not paying you anything, because he clearly wanted to go to LA, but the Lakers, because I think his family's from San Diego, right? That's a thing. Like that's like his hometown or some shit, or he just wanted to be in San Diego.
Yeah, no, yeah, it does.
He then ends up going to the Clippers with it, and they're like, yeah, sure. You know, and that's pretty much it. The way they did it was there was a company called Aspiration. They don't exist anymore now. And it was basically about planting trees through banking or some crazy shit. It's a crypto scheme. it's like crypto bullshit. I'll keep it $100.
Just bullshit.
Yeah, it's bullshit with bullshit. And their whole, like, a lot of their money, the people who made that company, a lot of them are now being arrested for wire fraud. Like, rotten top to bottom, pretty much. And so they would do big endorsements. They would do like, oh, this is going to be $2 million for Robert Downey Jr. to do a couple commercials, a couple showings for us. All very expensive, but nothing like outlandish. And then there was one contract for like $28 million for Kawhi Leonard, famously not a very outgoing commercial guy. And on the contract, it had a couple of stipulations of like, oh, Kawhi Leonard doesn't have to do any advertisements for us for this advertisement deal. Also, he doesn't have to show up for anything, but we're not going to pay him if he doesn't play for the Clippers anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that it's
Dakota. Dakota, at your restaurant, you give out similar deals to your employees.
To your employees,
right?
Yeah.
You already know, man. I've been paying all these guys under the table for years.
And they have to play for the Hawks if they were to play professional basketball.
That is the deal. All of my
they have to watch the Hawks.
my kitchen is a very tall crew.
And so what is Steve Ballmer's and the Clippers connection to this company that gave Kawhi this deal?
I'm very glad you asked, because I forgot to explain. So the main thing is that Steve Ballmer at some point put $50 million total into Aspiration. And so at first you go, okay, so there's the connection, but that's a lot more money than Kawhi. Mm-hmm. However, Kawhi was also promised $20 million in stock options to the company.
Oh.
Yeah, $50 million to old Ballmer
what's
is
28?
like
I don't even know.
Raindrop.
I can't even count that
weirdly
high. So what's 28 million plus 20 million? That's a lot.
It's a lot of numbers. It's about 48. And if you believe the way Pablo Torre, who's the very professionally well-done journalist who came out.
Torre, my guy.
He's the one reporting a lot of this. None of us are here to take any credit for that, obviously. I mean, basically when he came out with a lot of information, I will. Fuck it. I came up with all this.
Austin, you did this.
Yeah.
You took down the Clippers. Austin took down the Clippers.
Yeah, also.
Hey, pat him on the back, guys.
Any team, guys, the Clippers are cheating. They're too good this year. Nobody was fucking saying that. What on God's name made him look into the Clippers?
You know what, though?
Gone under the rug so easily.
God bless, man. Imagine you're a Clippers fan and your entire life has just been like, my team sucks, we're the little brother, and then you finally get a little bit ahead. You finally take a couple steps towards the right direction. And then, of course, it's like, yeah, our owner has a massive cheating scandal. But to be fair, I'd way rather have this cheating scandal than the scandal they had with their last owner.
Yeah, they don't have a good track record there.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, if I was a Clippers fan, I would be a little frustrated, but also be like, hey, man, this guy's the only thing he's done wrong in my eyes is paying a guy a little bit more money so we can win. I mean, I would want my owners to do that every day of the week. Why isn't my owner cheating is my question. Not why.
That is
like
something we're gonna get into. Yeah. Ooh. To be honest. So, at least to some degree, not to cut you off too fast. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But essentially, the problem that we're at now isn't necessarily whether or not he did it. I think enough people have reported on that. I think what people are talking about is what should the punishment even be. Here's the real truth of it. We are now 2 weeks removed from the start of this situation. A lot of the conversation is not necessarily dying down, but it's like opinions have been formed. Like the conversation topic of back and forth and everything is pretty set up. there is new details coming out, but nothing. There's no smoking gun. Yeah,
Well, no,
right.
I would
And there
like to
probably
talk
won't
about
be.
the assistant governor or whatever, his college roommate.
Oh,
that
sure. Yeah.
Also gave apparently like a $2 million injection into the company when they were kind of out of money, and they apparently needed to pay Kawhi Leonard like $1.75 million according to the contract. And then the company had no money, and then they weren't able to even pay people and stuff like that. And then suddenly they had that injection of investment into the company, and then it was just mostly dispersed to Kawhi Leonard. Right.
So I don't have the sources pulled up for this. I didn't send everything to show just because like I don't want the screen to get overly busy, and just like keeping up with all this it's just hard. We're not professional journalists, but my understanding is essentially a lot of the employees didn't get paid, and then it was literally they were told, "Hey, we have to pay Kawhi first." Who?
Yeah. No, I also love Kawhi's
$48 million contract with the company.
Why?
I love the LLC too. If Kawhi was even trying to be sneaky, KL2 is his LLC. Like, come on, man, you gotta at least try a little harder than that. Like, if you're gonna be, isn't this what Bitcoin is like? The whole point of it is that you can't trace. Like, why don't you just give them a bunch of Bitcoin? It seems like the most easy way to circumvent all of this. Instead, now we've got this massive article. This is so hilariously badly done. How are these guys this smart and this stupid at the same time?
So the conversation. So let's actually get into some of this. This is a good segue of what the Clippers' defense of this all is, and what there is another side to this where Steve Ballmer has essentially said, "Hey guys, it's not my fault. I made a bad investment. I did not directly pay Kawhi." And he is right. He didn't directly pay Kawhi through his own company. He doesn't own Aspiration. He's had a very big stake in it that seems to be very connected to the amount of money that Kawhi was supposed to be paid.
So many technicalities.
There's a lot of technicalities. But essentially, the day after, on the first day, I think Show already played the clip. It's the interview on ESPN he did, which I think might actually be my personal smoking gun. Of like, all right, yeah, he fucking did it. Because he goes on with the most softball interview I've seen on a person that calls Pablo Torres. I don't know. We've been having this conversation before. It's annoying to say Pablo Torre. His name for it because his name is Pablo Torre.
And when you say Pablo Torre's podcast, it sounds like you're saying Pablo
saying
Torres,
his name wrong.
And that's saying his name wrong.
Yeah. So, anyways, they call him just like a podcaster. Like it's a very dismissive.
It's so dismissive.
Yeah. It's very stupid.
For,
and he gets
for a legit journalist, you know.
And his defense is literally, guys, I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
I got scammed. I'm an idiot. I'm a stupid idiot.
It's the craziest.
$50 million is nothing to me. I don't even know where that goes. It's also so like insensitive, just the way he talks about like I don't even $50 million. That's just like oh,
$50 million isn't real. That's what I spend at McDonald's.
Yeah, you know, like
he's literally fucking crazy about it. Here's the thing. He definitely he knew about the money. That's a weird thing. And I'm pretty sure he did bring up to some degree. It's like, I don't even know about that level of money. I don't keep up with it. It's like, yeah, you fucking do. $50 million, $50 million to anybody. Buddy. You're paying attention, bucko.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
The hard bucko.
Hard bucko. Sorry, I'm getting heated. But it's
I was about to say, calm down, brother.
Yeah,
calm down.
Sorry. And it turns into a conversation of him literally in one sentence saying, guys, I'm fucking stupid. And I'm not dumb enough to do this. Come on, guys. I don't know. And everybody says he's too smart to have been scammed, but he definitely got scammed on ESPN is like what happened. It's crazy. Right. And it seems to be an issue of nobody wants to get on his bad side because he has been seemingly very beneficial to the sport and the people around him. And obviously, why would he be? Because he wants to cheat and get away with it.
I mean, they already got caught cheating before with him.
Yeah, not that long ago. He's already been busted for salary cap stuff. Yeah. So I think this is where we can kind of talk about some of the the one other player in here that I think is really funny has been Mark Cuban. Has come out of who has not retired ever.
He's just go away.
He sold his team and then now has been like, guys, I didn't want to sell the team. Guys, stop. Wait. everyone, I'm Mark Cuban. You guys like me. Steve Ballmer is innocent. And then it wasn't even that either. He literally goes on an interview and goes like, yeah, I didn't do it either.
No.
We didn't think you did.
Why is everyone's debate for this, and it's the same thing that Cuban said, is just like, first off, Steve isn't that dumb. Maybe he is. I don't know, man. Like, I'm starting to question some things. That bald son of a gun is.
To be very clear, if you have a belief that being very rich means you're very smart, it's fine. I'm not gonna change it. I don't want to get like overly on that wave in this podcast. That's not what this is about. But Mark Cuban made all of his money by selling radio on the internet, which, if you think about it for 2 seconds, is the dumbest idea ever. Yahoo essentially bought it for like $10,000 a user. It's one of the worst deals ever. Cuban made billions. And then he scammed the shit out of Yahoo and did an illegal sell on all of his stocks. And then Steve
we're going
Ballmer,
on a hate Cuban. I like this.
I am. I have no problem with.
Get him, Austin. Get him, Austin.
I actually have no.
He sold the Mavericks to the.
And then he sold the Mavericks for billions of dollars. Like, he doesn't.
Are you gonna get him with the bucko too? Come on, I need another bucko.
He's a fucking bucko.
Yeah.
And it's like, to be very clear, I actually have no fucking issue with Mark Cuban just running the fuck out of Yahoo. Like,
you already said bucko, dude.
Yeah, he is a bucko
now.
For what
it's
he's been
out
up
the
to
window
now, like, fuck it.
We're taking shots.
And then how did Steve Ballmer make his money? Steve, who famously quoted to say the iPhone will never have any market share, will never take off. How did Steve Ballmer make his money? Was it because he was the 30th guy at Microsoft and got really lucky? I think it was. He led Microsoft into it.
Too.
Just a couple of lucky buckos. Oh man, I'm doing it too now. God.
I'm sure.
Wash my mouth out with soap.
And I've heard he has like good business acumen and whatever the fuck. But like, I don't know. Go look at Microsoft in the mid 2000s when he was in charge. It's like a shitty, dumb, bad company that was riding the coattails of the late 90s.
Yeah.
And they're like, it's still a very successful company. He didn't drive it in the ground, but I don't know. It'd be pretty hard to have driven Microsoft in the ground. So
this is just the roast. This is just the roast of Steve Ballmer now.
What I'm getting to the point of is
get to the real point of this.
Yeah. What I'm getting to the point of is he's dumb, but he did do it. I think both are true. Yeah. We think of Mark Cuban. That's actually a great graphic right there. We think of Mark Cuban as the most crazy, wealthy dude in the NBA a lot of the time, at least just like publicly, right? And Steve Ballmer is worth what? 15 times his net worth?
I just had to close my mouth, dude. I forgot how rich he was. 153 billies. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
what do you think the whole NBA is worth?
He could buy it, straight up.
Probably,
yeah, like could
he could buy the NBA. He could buy every other team.
The most expensive teams are what, worth $7 billion basically? Like if the Lakers would sell, that's kind of their evaluation, or has it gone up?
I think the Warriors right now are worth $10 billion, right?
Yeah,
$10 billion.
Right. 10 billion?
If he could truly liquidate everything and just like all of his net worth and put it in a pool, he could
imagine.
Well, I mean the Hornets, dude.
With all the teams.
I mean, dude, the Hornets have got to be worth what, like $200,000? So like, that's not going to be much, you know. Like, that's just he's just pulling that out of his laundry machine, dude. Just he's like he like kind of empties out his pockets. He's like, I think I got enough to buy the Hornets today.
So, the last thing I really want to go into on what is probably the most like serious-ish topic we will get into on this podcast for a very long time is the NBA does have a precedent for dealing with this level of cap circumvention, which is supposed to be a 5 first-round picks removed from the team, which for the Timberwolves back in '99, it was when they did it, actually got taken down to 3 picks. However, I believe this is a much more egregious version of that. I think this is also cutting into the second apron, which not only takes money away from the NBA itself, it takes money away from the other teams because of the way the pot works. Right. So apparently everything I've seen, and I watched like a full press conference from Adam Silver. I've been kind of plugged into this from the NBA side because I think it's interesting. What do you guys think is going to happen with this? Because the other teams are calling for blood. Straight up.
I don't think anything is gonna happen. I think it's gonna be the most slap on the wrist. Like, we got him, guys. Like, it's gonna be like a fine. They might have to like sit Kawhi Leonard. Oh, he's already sits anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Like, I genuinely believe Steve Ballmer is so powerful, and like the Clippers have been so positive recently for the NBA. Also, let's be real. If we're taking shots today, I'm taking a shot. Adam Silver's a pussy, dude. He basically just listens to everybody on Reddit. Hey, he listens to everybody on Reddit.
He's a bucko.
He's a bucko.
He just basically goes on Twitter and just gets bullied by everybody, man. Like, he just you got me there. He just like listens to everybody on Twitter and Reddit and things like that, and it's just like the most easily bullied commissioner of all time. Like, Steve Ballmer would just sit in a room with him for like 10 seconds and just like get all sweaty and weird and start moving around. Yeah, I could see Adam Silver just getting like spooked in a corner like a little ferret, just being like, Steve, just okay, I won't do anything. But like, I don't know. Also, a problem with the Clippers is, before I shut up, it's just they don't have any picks. They've like traded all of their picks away. So like, if they lose 5 first-round picks and they don't have their next 5 first-round picks, does that then just like
2030 is when they would lose their first one? Correct.
Wow.
They would literally. So that's
the death penalty, dude. That's literally the death penalty in football.
Part of what I want to talk about. So yeah, Kane, do you have any takes? Because I'm gonna be the mean one, I think, probably. Or maybe.
Are we gonna get another bucko out of you? Oh gosh.
It's coming. I feel it coming.
I think that we're gonna get. Honestly, I agree that it's not going to be a big thing. I think it will be some sort of slap on the wrist bullshit. I think they're going to take too long to investigate it. I don't think we're even going to get an answer until after the NBA starts the season.
Interesting.
I think they're just going to try and drag it out, and then they'll make some decision probably around All-Star weekend, and they'll fucking bury it, and then it'll be like 1 first-round pick, maybe.
So
one first-round pick, I could see that, and then like a fine that means nothing because Steve Ballmer's so rich. Like, what fine? What fine would actually? Fine. Yeah, like what fine would hurt him? If you fined him $250 million, he would just be like, "Oh, geez, you got 1/4 of."
I'm gonna say that when I cheat next year.
1/100th of my fucking like money. It's insane how much money
you said that. It's not even that. Like
I know. I'm so far off. Yeah, I'm so far off. I'm not even close. Like, that's how insane it is. Like what fine would legitimately even hurt that guy?
It'd have to be in the billions. So it would like, okay. So from Adams, I think the NBA is actually in a really hard place with this. Probably more than anybody's going to even admit. I'll be an Adam Silver defender a little bit. I don't think he does a terrible job. I think he does seem kind of spineless, but he seems to genuinely like basketball, and he is the one who seems to be spearheading how useful the second apron is. Like, that is kind of his baby, and I think he probably wants to keep that shit around, and I think he wants to enforce it, because all of the chatter I've heard is that he would like to keep all the teams happy, and the teams want the Clippers to be punished. And there is a real fucking problem. That's depressing. So, and there is a real fucking problem here for them of Steve Ballmer has, if they do the investigation, they clearly find he's cheated, then in any way, if you fine him or if you punish him at all, that is saying, hey, this came up on Zach Lowe. This is the only reason I'm bringing this up is, hey, we know you fucking did it. So if you find them at all, that's like, yeah, we should probably take five first-round picks. But then in that case, are you just going to kill the franchise for 10 years? Does that work when like part of the NBA's business plan is to make franchises be expensive and always worth it? So then you can't exactly take Ballmer out either, because that's kind of unfair. That might be too much.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they also just made that big ass stadium, and it's like so brand new and huge.
And
the NBA loves it, you know. So it's like,
yeah, it's gonna be the All-Star.
He's such a powerful figure. God, I wonder if the Hornets had done this, dude. I love messing with the Hornets too, but like if the Hornets had done this, they just wouldn't exist.
They would die.
Franchise
yeah,
anymore.
they would kill them.
Yeah, so that would be it.
That's the problem for the NBA that I think they're in, is that do you want to get rid of your golden goose? What is the level of acceptability here? Because the golden goose, he cheated, he did all this shit, and he made a fucking shitty roster. How?
See, I think also everyone would be way more mad if they won or did anything.
If they won, it'd be different, but they just won.
They didn't really. I mean, they made the Western Conference Finals once.
Yep.
Like that's actually a lot for the
with
Clippers, to be honest.
Yep.
Yeah. It was Kawhi was hurt though, so
Kawhi,
it was
Paul
just
George.
everyone forgets how good Paul George was. He dragged that team to the Western
Well, I
Conference
just didn't
Finals.
watch it. I'm still new.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kawhi. Yeah, I forget. That's so many seasons away. Fuck. Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
I didn't even say it beforehand.
The Clippers get good? What the fuck? My Buffalo Braves! Let's go! That's what they're still called for me. So, yeah. So, Golden Goose. But yeah, I think that's really about it. Of just like, it's an annoying situation, and for where we're at now, the NBA has 100% launched an internal investigation. The only important thing to think about is they actually, I've read through some of the CBA. They don't at all need proof. If Adam Silver says, fuck you, you did it, and it's because I said so, he can do it. And he is a very litigious man. He is a career lawyer. He is not going to say his plan. He's not going to bring up anything because he knows better. So I don't think we'll know the actual plan of. We will not know the repercussions of this until it happens. I very much doubt we'll hear the whispers around the league. I don't think this is going to be something that leaks. Personally, what I think they should do is, I think Adam Silver shouldn't force him to sell. They should buy the Clippers. I think Kawhi should be banned totally, and I think Adam Silver, I guess force him to sell, should force him to sell the Clippers to him for what he paid. He can't lose money off of it. Because that's probably
now they're worth so much
some
more.
level of fraud.
They just won't do it.
Yeah, but fuck
them.
them.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's just too strong. I do have one last question for this as well. So Kane, as a prior Kawhi Leonard like guy, what are your thoughts? I mean, he was an old Spur. He used to be one of your like favorite players. I mean, I want to hear your take now. Are you angry about this? You're just kind of like, Uncle, whatever his name is, does it again. That jackass
I think the
just
Uncle
continues
Dennis
to
thing.
ruin it.
The Uncle Dennis thing is real. It just all that I'll say. It just makes me feel like when the Spurs had Kawhi, it was like a younger version too and stuff. But what I really take from this is that like the 2019 season was fucking insane that happened even. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just can't even.
Zaza Pachulia thing, or
no, the 2019 when they won with the Raptors.
Oh yeah, it is more insane.
Like it is more insane looking.
That?
It's like this dude was like trying to take the league for a hostage, and still like won.
And he
was like able to take Steve Ballmer for a hostage after.
I also love that like
Pop tried in America.
Pop tried to be as petty as possible. He was like, dude, I'm going to send you to the worst team that I know you don't want to go to. You're going to have to go through customs every single time you fly. Like, imagine being a Raptor. You have to go through customs all the time. That would be so annoying, dude.
That does suck.
Like, they travel so often, too. Like, you having to go through customs that often, being that big of a dude, would just be god-awful.
Miserable. It'd just be miserable. Yeah. I think that about covers everything for the Clippers situation. We've given opinions, we've given facts,
and we've given buckos.
Couple buckos in there too.
Three buckos.
And we've probably gone over on how much time we should talk about it. I mean, it's just like the problem too is that we've all talked about this behind closed doors too. I mean, it's just been 2 weeks of us conversating on it. That's about it. I'm good to move on if y'all are.
Sounds good.
3 whole buckos. 3 whole buckos. This cannot be a show bit.
Buckos. Right.
Are we the number one? Are we the number one bucko podcast in America right now?
Yeah, but that's not a good thing. That's offensive. So for our next topic, I want to do a little Clark and the cum bucket. So starting off the WNBA playoffs. I should get a sound effect. What are you talking about? So Caitlin Clark is injured. In my opinion, she seems to be doing a bit of Ben Simmons behavior.
Oh
where
no!
she.
Don't come at my queen like this. Don't you come at my queen like this.
I
You
don't know
hold on
that.
a second.
I don't know that much about the WNBA, if I'm honest. Embarrassingly so. So the playoffs started yesterday. I don't think there's any upsets, but I haven't looked too deeply into it. I watched some of the New York Liberty game because that's the team my girlfriend likes. So I watched that one. But yeah, I was thinking during the playoffs, we each pick a series and we could watch it and we can talk about it next week. And that way, if we all pick one right now, we have some onus to actually at least watch a game.
I got
That's
dibs
fair.
on the first one. I'll take my
Okay.
first pick because it's the Atlanta team. Like I
Yeah.
gotta, I kind of have to
that's
take
what
that
we were
one.
thinking.
And that's
I
okay.
mean, I've
We
been
can start.
following them pretty nonchalantly, I guess would be the right way to put it.
No,
No,
that
that's
was
not the
I
right
like
word
that.
I want to
No,
use.
but I
I
like
just
that
kind of,
version of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying my best. I also have a future on the Fever, which is
Oh, interesting.
not looking great, because I mean, obviously me being the resident gambler on the team, I had to have some sort of action going into the playoffs.
That's
And
true.
I had this a long time ago back when when CC was playing and Sophie Cunningham didn't get brutally attacked on that one play and she
Mhm.
was injured, I mean, just they're coming after my Fever, but that's all right. I'm jumping back onto the Dream bandwagon. We're completely switching sides, and I love old Brittany Griner because she's such a large woman and she's so good for basketball. So
One of
I got to go to a game. I think is what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna start looking at tickets, and then I can give you guys a
I'd like to go to a
in
game too.
person an
Yeah.
in person reaction to the Fever and the Dream. So
I
yes,
like that.
I'll be
There
watching
you
that
go.
series,
Yeah.
and I'll be going to a game, and I'll post a couple videos, and we'll have my
Oh
live
yeah, if we
reaction
can
afterwards.
get some live reacts from the
Oh
stadium.
yeah, I'll send one walking away from the stadium.
Kane, do you have a team you're looking at that you think?
I'm looking them up right now.
No, and yeah, I'm doing the same thing. So I'm sorry.
Uh,
So the team I'm probably gonna watch, I'm just gonna be able to watch it with my girlfriend and talk about it with her. She's a little more informed than me about this, so
Okay.
I'm gonna ask her for some details. What I would really like to do is just like find somebody who's been watching the WNBA for a couple of years and just ask them about some of the stories going into it. Because that's the problem, right?
I got
Is
a
that
person.
it's a cyclical issue with stuff like this where I don't know anything about it because I don't know anything about it. And because I don't know anything about it, I don't want to learn more. Right. And it's like the same reason I didn't get into to the NBA for a long time. I was like, I just don't care. I don't want to learn. There's 30 teams. I don't give a shit. Like, and then I learned more and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Like, fuck it. So I'm gonna probably watch the Liberty Phoenix series. It's the 4th and 5th seed. Like, I think they seem to be very close games. I think they'll be pretty competitive. And I'll let y'all know how it goes. Kane, what you looking at?
I think I'm gonna watch the Aces. I think I'm gonna
Is
watch
that-
Las Vegas. I think I'm gonna watch.
Good choice.
We'll get some Asha Wilson in there. Would you say?
So I
Sho?
will.
I love Vegas.
Oh, you love Show loves Vegas, just the city.
I will
love
say
Vegas,
my.
man.
I don't know why I picked it too. I was like, I like Vegas.
Funny.
I'll
like
watch
Vegas.
I have a good friend of mine, Sierra, who lives in Fresno, or not Fresno,
Sorry to hear
but she
that.
goes to all the I know, right? She goes to all the Golden State Valkyrie games, so she's a diehard fan, and she texts me about the WNBA all the time. So
They're
I
a
got
new
an
team,
insider,
right?
guys. Don't,
what-
Aren't
yeah,
they,
they're a new team. Yeah, so I got an insider, so I'll come back with I'm gonna get Sierra's notes of the week for the WNBA for next week. So get ready for that segment, Sierra's hot topics of the week, and then we can hopefully know what she's talking about on any of them. But we're gonna learn. This is
All
hey,
right,
we're
learn.
learning
Yeah.
here. We're learning here,
We-
guys.
we
This is
have
a
a month
learning
until-
podcast.
We have a month, and we're accepting. We have a month
We're
until the NBA starts, so I figure there's basketball on. Let's watch it. And then for the second thing, and I thought this was gonna be the longer part of these two topics, and maybe this should go shorter.
Yeah.
We have the Cum Bucket contract talk. This is Jonathan Kuminga was kind of holding up the rest of. Yeah, I know. So he's kind of
I've heard this story a million times, and I'll hear it a million times again.
You will,
Cum Bucket,
because it
man,
still
he
hasn't
just
come with
doesn't
anything.
stop.
No, he can't be stopped. So this is the man. He said he was on the level. Who did he say he was similar to playing wise? He made some outrageous claims for somebody who's like a seventh man. I don't know.
I don't know what he is. He's either the third man or the 10th man on the bench.
Yeah.
He just, Steve Kerr just doesn't know what to do with him.
That's because
I think he's a talented player, but he's just kind of a maniac.
If you watch him play, I watched a lot of Warriors games, and admittedly, I'm not big on the X's and O's. I don't know that much about playmaking and everything yet. I'm getting there. He just takes really dumb shots, and bro, he'll be standing there and he has Jimmy Butler and Steph just chilling on his sides. Pods is a better shooter than him a lot of the time, and he will run to the basket, fuck up a layup, or just and just ruin it.
I love when a shitty player does the clear out. It's my favorite thing in the world. It's like, nah, Steph, get out of the way. No. Get out of the way, Jimmy Butler. This is Kuminga's time. Like,
so he just
go stand in the corner and then make a back cut to the basket when they need you and put the ball in the hoop. It's easy. It's basketball. Do a little pick and roll. Stop trying to be the hero. Go to the Matt Barnes school of learn that you're a role player, learn that you're good, and then once you do that, you take the steps to go forward afterwards.
He'll just end up accepting the qualifying offer, right?
Probably, yeah. So that'll probably be what ends up happening now. So, but then there's a couple other contract things, like Russell Westbrook is still not on a team yet. I don't know if he'll be on one. That he might be out. I don't think he wants to take the veteran minimum. I think he might still be a little better than that, but like, live by Russ, die by Russ is so real.
At the end of the day, it's still a business, and someone will sign him because he can sell jerseys and he can still sell a couple tickets. People love Russell Westbrook.
People like Russ,
and he's like, think about it. If you're the Wizards, you might bring him back. Be like, hey, this is a fun little reunion. We suck anyways. We might as well have him come off the bench and like punch Jordan Poole in the face.
I think he could be a good sixth man for some shit teams. I think he could be a very good sixth man.
It all depends if he accepts his role too. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
He does, but he does. That's something I'll give to Russ. I think he's a good role player. When I don't know if you really watched him on the Nuggets like that.
I watched a lot of him on the Nuggets.
Yeah. At the time, this is a curse to search. I'm so sorry. We don't need graphical aids for this. It's okay. I'll be a lot quicker. I'll hurry up. So we have Russell. I think he would accept a role player position within a team. I think it's just about trying to find the right money or the right team that even wants to sign him. Because my understanding is that's a problem. Is nobody really wants him because even his minimum is just a big contract and nobody wants to deal with it. Dakota died. And then lastly, there is is Ben Simmons out of the league? Like, it just seems like he's done. Because the Knicks apparently gave him a minimum the Knicks gave him a contract. They wanted Ben Simmons and he said no.
He doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
I think he's done playing basketball. His agent fired him. You heard about that?
Is that true? I didn't know that.
Yeah. Because his agent, Dakota, we can't hear you. So he check your settings. But after he said no, I don't want to take the Knicks contract, his agent was like, all right, fuck you. I'm done with you. So like that, I believe that's true. I don't know. I guess I don't have a source, but
no, I believe you. Who cares?
Yeah. I mean, also, who cares? It's Ben Simmons. So yeah, I mean, I know it's like not that important. It's not about trade. I can hear you. So the main, I don't know. It's weird. I'm getting into the league now. Westbrook's out, seemingly, or at least very much, probably on his last year. Ben Simmons is done. He just doesn't want to play basketball anymore.
Austin, you're new to this still. At the end of the day, there's always a team that takes a leap or takes on a number one pick, a guy of his talent. Some team is going to sign him to some deal and he'll go and play. He honestly, when he was playing last year for the Clippers, it's not like he's an unplayable player. He's still got he has some usage. It's just but somebody, the NBA, the one thing you have to realize is teams are so desperate for any sort of talent, any sort of thing. I'm just going to continue to always make fun of the Wizards and the Hornets, but the Wizards or the Hornets, I can just see them right now next to LaMelo Ball as they win 12 games. You know, it's just the perfect
13.
combo, man.
They do awesome. He really no, but sitting in the Wizards, he's an awesome bench player. Or he could even be a starter on some of the shitter teams, realistically.
I also just wonder, too, if all the other players
send his ass to the Jazz.
Hate him. Send his ass to the Jazz.
I feel like he would not be very liked amongst the
young socialite.
He'd probably be on, young socialite probably wouldn't be it.
I also just wonder if he doesn't care anymore. I think he's just content being super rich.
There it is. Yeah, and he is. I mean, he's made hundreds of millions. He's fine. If he wants to hang it up, it's and he's had for what it is, he's had a good career, if he just wants to call it. He's not Hall of Fame, but And Josh Giddey got $100 million.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about that? 4 years for 100 mil, 25 million a year. I think that's a good deal.
No.
I think 25 million a year for Giddey is not a bad pickup. For the Bulls, they need to commit on somebody.
No, this is the most Bulls thing of all time, where their owners can be like, look, guys, we're going to be the 9 seed and we're in the play-in. And then, like, they can convince their fans to still keep going. Like, they have the most dedicated, like, their fans, they still sell out everything. And it's like, you know who we're going to feature?
Michael Jordan!
Josh. We're going to feature Josh Giddey. And, like, Josh Giddey's the type of player where there's certain types of players where if they don't have the ball in their hands, they're not really that good. So, like, that's why he didn't fit in OKC, because he has to have the ball in his hands to make plays. But if Josh Giddey has the ball in his hands all the time for your team, that means you're a 9 seed. That means you're a 10 seed. You're just not that good. So, like, until he adopts his game to being a more, like, you know, perimeter based, like, you can kind of like play within a system, he has to basically do everything. And if he's doing everything, your ceiling is a 9 seed. That's just it.
Unless he improves. And so I would say that on the positive side for the Giddinator, it's like a 25 million isn't such a giant commitment. The Giddler.
Oh no.
See,
no.
He's not such a big commit. Never proven. It's not such a big commitment to Giddey. 25 million is a lot of money and for real people, but for these freak NBA people, that's like what, a third of an all-star, right? How much is right? What, like the big contracts are like 50 and 60 million. So he's being paid like a starter.
Yeah, you're right. 25 is a pretty
25 is not absurd.
It just sounds like so much sometimes, especially when you look back. Like, how much do you think LeBron James signed when he played at Miami? Because you would think it would be some gargantuan deal, right?
Yeah.
Like 10 or 17.
It was like 4
Less than
years.
Giddey.
It was 4 years, 64 million. And then you look at this Giddey contract, and it's just hilarious to think
gross.
like
Sure.
the greatest player of our like generation signed 464, and then this guy's out here with a nice
And now
420.
That's what's crazy to loop back. That's what's crazy about fucking Kuminga, where they were literally like, we'll give you 20 million. Like, fuck it. Shut up.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I'm better than this.
It's just like, whatever.
Bro, just sign. So now he's screwing himself out of money.
Wow.
He's dumb. He'll be out of the NBA very quickly.
He's pulling a Nerlens Noel, a Dennis Schroeder, Isaiah Thomas.
He could genuinely go to another team and flourish. I would believe it. Maybe he just like doesn't work in the Warrior system or something, but you gotta get out of the Warriors if you want to bag, brother. At that point, just like say no.
I just want to send everybody to the Hornets. Send them to the Hornets.
Send
all
them to the
your
Hornets.
rejects to the Hornets.
Yeah, bro, but like that's what you should do. You need to. LaMelo Ball is the great filter of the NBA at the moment. If you play worse around LaMelo, you're a bad player and you need to just leave the league. LaMelo should, in theory, improve your game, and if you outplay him, which assuming LaMelo with his Cheetos doesn't give a fuck, like it seems that he doesn't, you should outplay him if you're a great player.
LaMelo seems so much happier than all of us too. Like he's just like, I don't care that we won 10 games. I got my 27, 5, and 6. You know, like I'm good, dude. I got my stats.
Because he's
just like the other Melo,
player.
dude.
He only has to play half of the games in the season. Everybody in the Hornets loves him because he's the most fucking crazy skilled player they've ever had.
Hey, you put some respect on Kemba Walker's name, brother. You put some respect on Kemba Walker's
I am.
name,
LaMelo's so fucking good. LaMelo's so fucking crazy good at everything he
hasn't
does.
translated
Can we leave
to
that there
winning
for
yet.
the rest of the show? Can we just have
I like little LaMelo there.
sneaky Melo.
I would like it if he moves around every
Alright.
once in a while. Where's
cute.
LaMelo? Where's
Yeah,
LaMelo?
if you just want to wiggle him every once in a while, show.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. But yeah, I think that's about does it for these side
That's
talks. Oh,
okay.
and Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame mention. I don't know. There was the only big snub that I know Kane wants to talk about.
Yeah.
There's no
The only thing I was up. So the
but it's real.
so the Redeem team got in this year. If y'all don't know, that's the 2008 team that got in after the
LeBron's already in the Hall of Fame.
U.S. Team lost in 2002, lost in the Olympics in 2004, and then lost in 2006 in the World Finals, whatever. And then the Redeem team came back and won. But who has not been inducted yet is the 2004 Argentinian team that won the gold medal. That spawned the whole reason to have the Redeem team, and it's just like one of the players was saying that essentially like the only reason that they aren't in is because they aren't American. and like what they did was more impressive than the Redeem team. Like they actually beat the.
What are they
Redeem
redeeming?
team, you know what I mean?
What
like,
the fuck team did they redeem? That's
so
what you
it's
said.
interesting that the Redeem team got in there before the team that like made them redeem it. You know, so that's all I'll say.
Yeah, it's the Basketball Hall of Fame in America. I don't think we're. I think we're gonna wait a little while before we're gonna get them in afterwards. We're putting in the Redeem team before the Argentinian team. I know that Manu Ginobili, like love is in there, but come on, brothers, this is America, and we put it our Americans first. Gosh damn it.
So, Dakota, I got a question for you because you have, I guess both of you do, but Dakota, you seem to have a lot of college ball knowledge. Are we in trouble for the Olympics in 2028?
I wouldn't say so, because at the end of the day, you'll still have like Tyrese Halliburton will be a little older then, and he'll be able to kind of like run this thing. Like
his leg doesn't work anymore.
Like Anthony Edwards is still gonna be around. The great Italian American Paolo Banchero will be playing for us. Cade Cunningham will probably be on this team. Your favorite player. So like it's American basketball versus the world. The team that scares me the most is France, but until these guys prove, and it's been a couple years since they have,
Canada have a
we're
strong
gonna
team?
keep. Oh yeah, they do. We're gonna keep whooping that ass. We're gonna be fine. This guy, that guy right there, he's gonna lead us to victory. He's gonna lead us to gold. It's Cooper Flag, man.
Kane,
the boy.
you're with me in the idea that it would be so funny if Cooper Flag is just a fucking gigantic bust.
It's like not good.
It'd be so funny.
Don't you put
he's
that
peak-
on my boy, man.
he's
Don't
peak in
you
high
put that
school.
on my boy. He is
I just think it'd be
incredible,
funny.
dude.
All right, I think that's really about it for some of these side topics. Just Clark in the cum bucket. End it. No more of this.
It's a good naming.
Yeah,
I like that,
good
though.
name. That's why we want to talk about it. And for our main story tonight, we're all going to be trying to rank the Eastern Conference. And so the way we do this is, instead of trying to make 3 different lists, because that's just like too much time, we're going to combine our lists. And we're all going to agree.
We're all going to have to just live with it. And this will be the show's official ranking coming up.
Yep. And that's the show. It's what we believe from our heart of hearts.
It is, though. From mine.
It is.
What I'm about to
it
talk
is from
about.
mine, right? Until you have to combine it with mine. So you're in trouble. But I mostly, okay, so let's
mostly just roll the dice.
Let's all agree. We set it on.
Show.
It's 16. It's 15. We could just put
just 15 show.
We could just put the Clippers down there if you want. That would be the. Actually, I guess that would be the biggest upgrade.
Can we put the Hornets twice at the bottom? 15
I was gonna say
16?
I was gonna say we can all just say the Hornets.
Give me the Clippers. Get off that.
Well, I was gonna say for 15, we can all just go ahead and say on 3, 1, 2, 3. The Hornets.
Yay.
Yeah.
We all
They
agree.
The most fucking
So
second
what I
most
have
poverty
written,
franchise of all
what
time.
I have written down for that is that there is like a lot of. If you look at the roster, there's a couple players that you're like, oh, there's like a lot of like sauce on this,
like
on this team, and then you're like, wait, you get the dish, and it's like this dish is just sauce. There's no meat. There's nothing else.
Food.
There's no pasta. There's nothing else in this dish.
But
like,
there's
just
yummy sauce. So
I just
how
have
do you-
sides. There's no entree.
I'm anticipating around that like same round, that 18, 19, whatever mark they were, 20 mark.
I am not knowledgeable enough. Dakota, what do you think the Hornets, for all the players you want to send there seemingly, what do you think, who's their potatoes? Who do they need to get in the sauce? Who would fix this dish?
I mean, I honest to God think that you could put LeBron James, Steph Curry all in their prime on the
Who's
Hornets,
a reasonable
and they would
person
just
they could
lose,
get?
you know?
Oh, okay.
I just don't think, like, I think you could just put Jesus Christ himself in that jersey, and it's it's the Hornets. Like, something would just happen bad to them.
You think there's something in the water? You think it's?
I think there's
That's
genuinely
relevant.
something in
Mello.
the water. Yeah.
So,
but like, yes, if I was to try and add somebody, I would try and add somebody like Kuminga, or like one of these guys that are just
fucked. All right.
I know, yeah, like a guy that just is clearly really talented but not in the right situation. You know, like I would be if I was them, I'd be making calls everywhere. Like I'd be
All the
calling
time.
Utah. I would be like, Lauri Markkanen, is he available? Like just any sort of player
Do
that's
they have picks?
potentially out there. I don't know if they have anything.
That's okay.
I don't know what they're doing.
I'm not asking anybody to keep up with the Hornets. That's like an awful
yeah.
job.
So then, if
That
that's
sounds miserable.
if we're all okay with that, then do we all know who's 14?
I think we do.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. The
Wizards.
Wizards. Yes.
And I
Our
would
two
even
favorite teams.
I would say these are our two favorite. They're not just from the mud. They are subterranean. Those
Yeah.
motherfuckers are losers.
Oh man.
Dakota's favorite team. So true,
No,
best.
they're just. I think they're young. They're just really young, and they're pretty interesting.
Yeah, but they can't have
and
been young forever.
And now they have CJ McCollum.
They've been wow.
Yeah, that's
Like,
gonna move. Oh, and don't forget Chris Middleton. I mean, CJ
They do
McCollum and
have
Chris
decent
Middleton.
NBA champion.
You know
Yeah.
what? I could truly believe the Wizards coming in 13. I would
Ah,
believe. I could see it happening. I
It
think they
wouldn't
could do
be
it this year.
insane.
It wouldn't be
wouldn't
insane
be
because
insane.
who do we all have at 13?
Now,
think,
now we're gonna get into some conversations.
I think
I
it's
think.
got to be the Nets, right?
That's who
It's
I
gotta
have
be
as
the
well.
Nets.
That's
I
all
have the
I'll put the Nets.
Raptors. Is that head ass?
I don't think so.
I don't.
I have the Raptors at I have the Raptors at 12.
Yeah.
I think the Raptors made
think
a
this is
sneaky. I mean, they made a sneaky push last year at the end of the
Yes.
year and won a bunch of games, and they looked like they were really starting to put something together. And like, I'm never gonna go against the Dick man, you know? Like
Is
Grady
it-
Dick,
Yeah.
baby. He's the
Did
guy.
Did they put together a really good run, or did all the other bad teams
The
start
Nets-
tanking way harder for Cooper Flag?
At the end of the day, that's gonna happen again, though. The teams are gonna
it
tank,
will.
and then
but what,
the Raptors
what
have to
placement
try.
Did they get?
Raptors
what
went on
placement
that.
did they get
I
through
agree
that?
because the Raptors went on that run, and the Nets just are bad, dude, and they didn't get
Yeah.
better.
Like they
Like, they
Cam
really didn't
Thomas
get
did a
better.
bet on himself thing. They is D'Angelo Russell there again? Am I crazy?
Let me check.
Did he go back to? I think he went back to
NBA
the
Nets
Nets.
roster. Is that what I'm looking up? Okay.
I want to say he's back on that team. I swear.
So, I think we go Nets, and then we put Raptors at.
I don't think I'm
12.
seeing it. I
not
would
there.
be
13 Raptors
totally.
at
Wait,
12.
guys, hold on. The Nets have Michael Porter Jr. Put them
Yeah,
in
exactly.
13th.
Oh,
Fuck
oh
and
my
PJ.
God.
Put them in
Yeah.
13th. That motherfucker
That's
ain't
crazy.
anything.
I love him.
Look,
Yeah.
I think
Wow.
he's a-
Dude,
I think he's
a
gonna get
personal. I
exposed.
think he might be our favorite player on the show these
I
days.
think
I
MPJ
mean, the
is.
guy is incredible, dude.
Dude, I think MPJ is actually about to get exposed as the biggest fraud in the NBA.
The Raptors are interesting though, dude. They got like Scotty Barnes.
I know,
and
that's what I'm saying.
but is it? But is
and,
this Scotty
uh,
Barnes? Is this his
Hurdle-
year of
Hurdle's
breaking
really
out?
Brandon
good.
Ingram, Pirtle's good.
Yeah, Pirtle's good. I could see them making a
Didn't they
real
get Zach
jump.
Collins, too?
I would put the
Is-
Raptors over the Bulls personally,
Interesting. I would.
because I think the Bulls are not that good, and I also think the Bulls are going to have a fire sale. I think they're going to get rid of Kobe White. I think they're going to get rid of a bunch of players.
I'm
I
okay
think
being
there's
sold on
gonna
the Raptors moving. Who would you put at 11 then?
be,
I'm not okay with this. Hold on. Wait.
I'm not a Bulls believer because they just do the same thing every year. I guess
I'm not at
they
all,
always
but
make the
I'm
play-in
new.
though. To be fair, but
But
like
they're
I think the
a cool little
Raptors have
robot
something.
that's DJing.
The Raptors just have an objectively better, just
don't
an
like
objectively
Joseph
better
Campbell.
roster right now. I mean, R.J. Barrett, Brandon Ingram, Scotty Barnes, Jacob Pirtle.
But
Like
the
these
Bulls
are
also
all.
went on a bit of a winning run towards the end.
I'm kind of sold with
I think they
Dakota.
have
The
both.
more I think about it, the more I look into
The
it,
Raptors
the more
have a
I
legit
can talk
roster.
myself into the Raptors
Yeah.
being above the Bulls.
Yeah,
I could be
like, I don't-
convinced, but
I just
feel
think
like
if you look at both starting lineups, player for player, the Raptors basically have a better player at every single position.
have the Raptors had any big changes this year though? What am I missing a trade or something?
They made the big trade last season to get Brandon
Yeah,
Ingram
to
in,
get Ingram.
and they're trying to like get him to gel with their other
he'll be
players.
good
And
this
like
year.
Was that towards the end of the year?
We're forgetting about what's his name, the point guard Quincy. Is that from he used to play for the Knicks? That kid's pretty good,
Yeah,
man.
Quincy is,
Like I think that's a good team.
Quincy.
Like, is that his last? Am I?
there's-
That's not his name.
They do
There's,
have a Quincy, but I'm positive
think
that's
it's
not who you're
Quickly?
talking about. Quickly,
Quickly,
Emmanuel
sorry,
Quickly.
Yeah,
quickly.
Quickly.
Yes, yeah. Like
He's listed
think-
as a shooting guard. He might be playing point guard for them.
Yeah, I really like that roster. I could
They are
actually see them. I could actually see them taking a step. Like I really could.
You know what? I'll agree on that, and they're young too. But is
Yeah,
this the
I
year
like
they're
that.
going to be good, or is it next year? None of the people that they're paying a lot of money are over 30. Actually, I think they could be good in like a year or two. I just don't think it's the year yet. Because I think Scotty Barnes has to like transform. I'm okay with putting them over the Bulls. I'm very okay with putting them over the Bulls.
We don't think it is because they're not even in the plan for us.
That's so true.
Who do
like,
we
yeah,
have
that's
I have the
real.
76ers at 10.
I also have the 76ers at 10.
But I'd be okay if the Heat were there and the 76ers were at 9.
I got a hot take. I think the 76ers might be at like 6 or 5.
Okay.
I really do. I just think if Embiid's
true.
healthy, if Paul George is healthy,
That's
like
just
at the
what
end
I
of the
don't
day,
believe
like
Even
but
when
like
Paul George was
Tyrese
healthy, he wasn't out of his
Maxey's
mind.
still really good. Like Jared McCain's a good player. They just drafted DJ Edgecombe. Like they've got some firepower. They've got some firepower. They've got some good players. Like
But they have
I mean,
a bunch
let's
of
be
young
real.
dudes.
If Embiid is healthy, there's no fucking way this team is a 10 seed. He's just that good. Like
No, for sure.
that's kind of the thing,
100%.
you know. Like if he's healthy, he's an MVP caliber player. Like he's not healthy in the playoffs, and he missed last year. But typically Embiid plays about 60 to 70 games, and if he does, they're just going to win a lot of them. He was hurt all year last year.
Right.
But like that was last year. He's healthy this year. I mean, he gets injured in the playoffs, but like otherwise, they typically are always around that kind of area.
Then
last year he
I want
played
to try and
15,
help us
19
out
games.
with
And then the
this
year
one.
before
The problem
he played
is I
39.
gotta drop some because like I just think the Pacers are gonna drop. I think the Celtics are gonna drop a little bit.
Let's take the 76ers off real quick. Let's go up to the top.
Okay. We're gonna swap around a little bit. We're
Let's
gonna go top down
now and see if we.
I think
can
think it's easier to go. I think
That'll
it's
be
easier to go top down
now.
more. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then we'll meet in the middle.
Who do y'all have at the number 1?
This
I think
isn't
the Cavs.
This isn't who's gonna necessarily win the whole thing. It's got to be.
Yeah,
Cavs.
I just think the
Cavs have
Cavs have the best. They just have a great regular season team. They do. They're meant to win regular season games.
I think they have some Iron Men. I don't really think they didn't really seem to have injury
Cavs.
issues until the playoffs. The Cavs.
I think Hunter too, just being like having an off season to actually get acclimated to the team is going to be big for them. Like they have a pretty stacked roster. That team is just set to go another 60 something wins. They are.
I think I'm really high on Jared Allen. I think Jared Allen is crazy efficient. I think he's a great player.
I got a hot take there.
You think he's dog shit?
No, I think he's going to get traded.
Okay.
I think he's going to get traded.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are they expensive? Are they like kind of coming to where they're going to have to blow up?
Yes. So like that's the thing, and he's the contract that you can move because Evan Mobley could move to center pretty easily, and then you could add some more spacing, and like DeAndre Hunter can kind of play that 4, so you could have like I mean, they would lose some defense for sure, but like I just think Mobley also needs to be needs to be unlocked a little bit more because if he's allowed to like truly roam in that center area by himself, I think that's going to be huge. But like I think Jared Allen is the most tradable. He's one of the more tradable assets in all of basketball because he's got a good contract. He's really playable, and let's be real, there just aren't a lot of centers out there right now.
Yeah,
not a lot of big dudes. No, there's a height. There's a lacking of height in the East, especially.
Yeah,
I feel like the East is just shorter than the West right now, and worse. But you know, they are literally shorter.
So we feel pretty good about the Cavs. What about?
I'd be shocked if they're not number 1. I'd be shocked.
Knicks at 2.
I also have the Knicks at 2. I have the Knicks at 2. I hate it because I hate that team, and this is also a bit of a preview for my potential bet for this next coming year. But I think they might have an MVP on their team this year. Just something to put in the tickler fire.
Yeah, I think Brunson.
I can't believe you think Cat's gonna win MVP, dude.
Shut up. So I actually,
Sir Purr, dude.
I actually will think the only thing the Knicks really need is to have a better game flow with Cat and Brunson. Like it literally feels like there's 2 modes with this team, and they're both starters. And when either has the ball, I just don't think they work well together. I'm not trying to say like they hate each other. They hate each other. I just don't think they mesh
well. It's also Thibodeau. Just don't play your guys 42 minutes a game. Like game 3 of the season. Oh, is Tipsy? Oh, that's right.
They fired Tibbs. So also yet to be seen if they have a good coach going into this.
I guess it won't be the most this year now.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Can somebody give me a check on that?
Which team?
I'll do a little check.
Yeah.
The New York Knicks new coach, if you could look that up for us, show. But yeah, I think if they can get a good coach, actually, if they get like a Ty Lue, like somebody just like a solid coach, I don't know. I think they could get a lot done. I think if the Knicks come in with a new coach and a new mindset, to like really
Ooh.
change the outlook, I
I
think
got
they
a
would do that with
spicy. I
Babs.
got a spicy one they could hire, and it would be. I mean, it just makes too much sense. Jay Wright is sitting there on a desk right now. He coached
Sure.
all of those guys at
Oh,
Villanova.
Mike Brown.
Every
Mike
single
Brown
one
be
of them.
good.
Oh,
Mike Brown's a good hire.
that's a good coach. He's good enough to win some games. Like that's.
Which is, I think, what the Knicks need. I don't think they need some like crazy, like super
what-
coach. Because
What team is this for Mike Brown now? He coached the
he was listed.
Cavs,
It showed he was on the
Sacramento, and
Yeah.
then I think he even was like an interim coach for the Warriors for a second when
he
Steve Kerr
was.
went down.
That's
So
Yeah.
he was on.
Back.
So the last team he was on was the loser city ass Sacramento Kings.
Shut up.
Hey,
Bro, they're the
hey,
fucking worst ever.
hey,
The Sacramento Kings
man.
haven't argued
I
to be
feel
the worst
bad
team
for
in
the
NBA of all
Kings,
time.
dude.
Well, you
no,
should. They're
because
the
they made a
oldest
bunch
team
of.
and they win nothing.
No. They went to a bunch of Western Conference Finals for a while there.
Yeah, they're
The
80 years
Hornets
old.
are the worst team of all time.
The Hornets are babies. No, this is the conversation of the worst of today versus the worst of all time. This is like
No,
this is
because
a
the
young
Hornets.
gun.
No. The
against
Hornets were
the
the
GOAT.
Bobcats. The Hornets were the Bobcats, and the Bobcats were god awful.
Right, in the
God awful.
90s, and that's when they came up. They
And
came
the
up
early
around
2000s.
And the 2000s.
Yeah, no, but that's my point. Is they started in the 90s, bro. We talked about it in our beta episode.
Hold on.
The Royals have been around forever.
Hold on.
Who's number 3?
It's the Magic.
Ooh.
I also have the Magic. Franz Wagner is tearing it the fuck up in the EuroLeague.
He is, dude. He's going.
Germany
like
just
that.
won.
And they brought in Desmond Bain, and
Yes,
that's
dude,
gonna
they
like
got
that's their
great
one
shooting,
thing is
dude.
they just didn't have shooting. They genuinely
Yes.
didn't. And
It's
Desmond
not
Bain is what, one of the 5 best shooters right now in the NBA.
Paolo is probably going to be in DPOY talks. That's my combo. I think he'll
Ooh,
be up there.
I think Paolo might be in a little bit of MVP.
Yes,
talk.
I think he'll be an MVP talk, but he's not
I think
enough
he'll
of a
be in a
scorer.
little
Especially
bit
if they're a
of
third seed.
MVP
Especially if they are a third seed.
That's
He's
what
not
I'm
enough of a scorer to
saying.
be in that conversation, I think. I think it'll be...
Well, sure. he
Do we
will.
think? Wait, do we think this is a okay? Maybe not MVP, but do we think this is maybe a first team All NBA, second team All NBA
Paolo?
sort of
Yeah.
season for Paolo?
Yes.
Are we thinking
Yes.
that he can maybe reach that kind of ranking?
I mean, you gotta remember,
Tatum's not there
in
right
our-
now.
in our first episode, I talked about I think Paolo's gonna be a top 5 player this year. Like I
That's
think he's
right.
first team All NBA. I truly
forget you
believe
are a
that.
big Paolo guy.
I don't know if I'm fucking stupid, but I see something in him. I'm huge on I must just be the games I've been watching lately. I'm huge on an old school style player. I'm just like somebody that can run and drive and do all the like just fundamental shit. I think he's a solid player. I think he can get literally anything done that he wants to. Dakota, work on your camera when you can. Are you back? Mic check. No, mic check. Nope. Do it again. So, but yeah, I think Paolo's great. I think Franz Wagner. I think now that this team is healthy again, we hear you. I think now this team is healthy again. I think they're gonna be solid, bro. I would not be surprised if he came in second. Actually, I think they're a little too young. I think the Knicks have them, but I would not be shocked.
Like Suggs is also just a really, really, really good defender, and him and Bain are going to play really well off of each other.
Yeah,
I mean,
they're
that team
deep.
is just set up for winning. Yeah, they got a bunch of good players off the bench.
Could they be the Pacers of this season? Of the like kind of quietly going to put together a really good season and then have a deep playoff run?
I don't hate it at all.
But maybe that's not even the Pacers though, because we expect the Magic to be good. Nobody was ready for the Pacers.
Who do y'all have it for?
I think this is where we get a little more
Yes,
contentious,
we're
but
all gonna say the same name.
I just think the Bucks are too good not to be 4. If Giannis is healthy all year, it'd be hard to drop them out. Like he's good enough to drag them to a 4 seed.
I have the Bucks too low. I just realized where I put them, and that's wrong. But
Like
that's okay.
Giannis is just too good not to be a 4 seed. I can't put him, especially with the Pacers not being around and the Celtics
Sho, could
kind
you
of
type
being a
in
little
Fair.
Sho,
Hey,
Sho,
I
could
have
you
the
type
Bucks
in
at
the
5.
Pistons?
No, I wouldn't hate the Bucks at 4. I really don't. And I think it's pretty close for me.
I think it's the Pistons.
No,
Fourth in the East. Here they
I
go.
have the Celtics at 4.
Really?
I don't hate that at all.
Yeah.
I don't hate that at all. They just find ways to win.
I guess this is a
Celtics-
regular season combo. They're still a good team, but they've lost. Who'd they lose? They lost Drew Holiday. Tatum probably won't be back this season.
But they brought in
They
some
still have
pieces
Derek
as
White.
well.
They still have.
Finney Simmons now. Simons.
Jalen White, Derek.
Jalen Brown.
Jalen Brown,
Derek White.
Jalen Brown
Jalen
is
Brown.
Jalen Wright and
Brown.
Derek White are they're really good at basketball. Peyton Pritchard
No, they're
is still
solid
pretty
players.
good.
Dude, Peyton Pritchard
There's
is sick.
There is a reason
Yeah.
Derek White was on the Olympic team. Bro
It
is
was not
crazy.
But I
Did
like
Al-
I
did
don't
Al
hate the
Horford
Bucks
resign?
over that.
Al Horford is not on that team anymore.
I would go Bucks and then
I'm actually
Honestly-
not sure Al Horford
honestly
got
what
spent
I
on
would
the team.
do I would do Bucks, then I would have the Pistons, and then I would have
The Celtics.
the Celtics, because as much as I want to put my boys up there, I don't know. This team hasn't played together yet, and
I got the
think
Pistons at 6, so we do have that same little Celtics Bucks Pistons.
I
in
think
the
they're
same
in that
group. We just
group,
had them a little
but
different, but they're the same tier for me.
I really wanted to put the Hawks up there higher, but I haven't seen this team
I
yet.
think the Hawks.
But I
are-
could also see the Hawks being. I could see the Hawks being 4-7. I could see the Bucks being 4-7. I could see
I
the
have
Pistons
Hawks
being
at-
4-7. I could have the Celtics being 4-7. Like all these teams to me
I
are
have
like
them. I
they're
have
so
them literally
incrementally
in
behind each
reverse-
other.
I think I have them in reverse order as Kane. I have Pistons, Hawks. This is maybe more of a hope list. Pistons, Hawks, Celtics, Bucks. I just think.
Wow, so
I think-
we're Bucks collapse this year.
I think Bucks are in trouble. I think they're on another reset year. I think Giannis is probably the best player in the world, but he can only do so much with his play style and position, as has been proved by LeBron on many a time. They're just like big dude that can fucking dunk and put the ball wherever he wants. But if he's the only one that can really shoot and score, I guess. I don't know. I just think he has a really weak roster around him, and I just don't see them. I think you have to have a really deep roster to win anymore.
And you know
Like,
what? Also,
I think it's time.
we're also here for hot takes, boys. Let's put the
Yeah.
Pistons at 4. Let's put the Hawks at 5. Let's put the Celtics at 6.
Yeah,
And let's put the
okay,
Bucks at
you're
7.
outvoted.
Fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're going for
I
some
would-
clickbaity shit.
I-
Let's do it.
I'm okay with that list, dude. Just because I will make the statement too that 4 through 7, that is.
I just think
fair.
they're
Let's
literally
tier
this is how
together.
far apart they
They'll
are.
be like
I
2 or
could
3
see them.
wins apart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see them all being about a game,
I'm
a game
okay
and a
with
half
that.
I
apart.
think that part of the East has so
No,
much
not
parity.
the Hawks at 4. I'm not allowing.
No,
Yeah,
too
not
far,
the Hawks at
too
4.
far.
We're not delusional. Hold on.
Hawks
that's
at 5,
Pistons-
Pistons at 4.
No,
Yeah.
Show has
Hawks
made
at
a list.
5.
Oh no, Show.
Show's taking control. Show's taking control.
You can't do anything. It's the show time. But yeah, and I think any
the
of
Hawks
these
would be good,
teams
dude. Like,
would be
Jalen
an 8th
Johnson,
seed in the West, and that's
Trey,
great.
Jason Daniels, Porzingis,
Yeah,
Racy
the
Celtics-
Hawks
Car.
are strong. Bro, the
I like
Hawks are gonna have a
Celtics
weak
7
start.
and then Bucks 6. That makes
The
me feel
Hawks-
better.
The Hawks are gonna have a weak start, and
Yeah,
I think,
Celtics 7, Bucks 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then now we have another interesting part of we forgot about Embiid being healthy again, and I don't
He's
know if
not.
that's going to do anything, but I would like to say that I want to put
Why are we defaulting that Embiid's gonna be
The
healthy?
76ers at 8.
I
This
want to do
is foolish.
76ers at 8, Miami at 9, and then what that leaves us the Pacers at 10. Oh, the Pacers are way better than
That's
that
why
though.
I'm flipping it. That's why in my head, here's what I have, guys.
Miami
I have
is
Pacers
10.
at 8, and I have 76ers at 9, and I have Miami.
Okay,
at
I
10.
like that a lot better. I like that a lot better.
I don't think 76ers are a playing team. 'Cause
Dude,
I don't
they're
think Embiid will play.
It's all about his health, man. But if he does play,
I know, and he's not healthy.
just good enough. I mean,
I
he's-
decree it.
what is his health coming into the season? Let me see.
Dying. Degenerative knee. Can't
So
jump,
looking
can't walk.
at this list, I don't hate this. Like, so we have the Cavs at 1, we have the Knicks at 2, the Magic at 3, the Pistons at 4, Hawks at 5, Bucks at 6, and then the play-in teams we have the Pistons at 7, Pacers at 8,
Mhm.
76ers at 9, and the Heat at 10. And then totally missing the playoffs, we have the
Okay.
Raptors, the Bulls.
Here's my
and then
question
the
to
worst
you.
teams ever.
So
the
you
Nets.
think the Pistons are going to be worse this year than last year?
The who?
The Pistons. You think they're going to be worse this year than last year?
They're
a playoff team.
No, the
They
Pistons.
weren't in-
The Pistons
Pistons
were
were-
6.
That's what I'm saying. So you think they're going to get worse this year?
No, the Pistons
I know
are
the
4
Hawks
this
are getting
year.
better.
Wait, we
No,
have
put
the
the
Pistons.
Celtics at
We have
7.
the,
The
we have
Celtics are
the
7,
yeah,
sorry.
we have the Pistons at 4.
We have the
We have the
Celtics at
Pistons
7.
twice. I'm having a moment.
We have the
Yeah,
Celtics
yeah.
at 7. Celtics at
Okay.
7.
Yeah, Celtics at
I'm
7.
looking
Yeah,
at-
we have
I
the
just-
Pistons. Yeah. I could see you getting angry. You were
I was
boiling
like-
up with anger
Yeah.
there.
I was. Well, because I think they're really young.
Sorry.
I know they'll be good. I know.
No, I agree.
know.
I think the Pistons are in
The
that.
problem is
that
you're
character.
not realizing something though, Austin.
They'll
It's
get bounced
the,
in the finals. no
it's
matter
the
what.
Pistons, man.
Yeah, I
and
know. They'll get
it's
bounced,
just
and they win once every
Detroit.
20 years.
I can't fault that. I've never won, so I don't know what that's like. You know,
it's
I forget.
time.
Austin, we got to remember, we can't fight each other. We're from the mud.
We're
not like
mud
Kane.
people.
We're mud boys, dude. We're
mud
from the
men.
mud,
We're
man.
mudmen.
We're
This is a-
mudmen.
we're
Mudmen.
This is a Western Conference fucking bourgeois.
I will say, the West is so much better in the East.
The West
Oh,
would
yeah,
smoke
yeah.
everyone but the Cavs.
Ever since
in the
ever
finals.
since I've been alive.
and ever,
I'm not even, we're not joking.
on-
Like, there's
not
not been
only
a
that,
single
Kane-
period in the NBA where the East was better than the West.
not only that,
since I've been
Kane,
alive.
until you draw your final breath, will it be that way from
Yeah,
how
I
I'm
don't know
trying
why.
to think.
I'm
There's
not too
probably
sure
been
why.
like maybe 1 or 2 years where the East
Is it?
better.
I think part of
but
it
it's not much.
is. I think part of it is just the LA magnetism. There's too many good teams in LA, and LA is too nice of a place to live if you're rich. Like, just
Good
the
teams in
weather's
Texas.
nice. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But
Oh,
like,
I love that Pistons logo. God, why did they change it? It's so sick.
new one's cool. I don't really like the horse. I like the classic one. Show, can you
No,
look
I
up
love the horse.
1947 Fort Wayne Pistons for me? Thank you. It's a good one. But
wouldn't
that's
hate
my
it
favorite
if
team.
the
I-
Raptors
I
beat
really,
the
I'm not gonna
Raptors
lie,
now.
fellas. I really
This
like
is a good one.
list.
I wanted to
really
rage
like
bait.
this
I
list.
wanted to be annoying about it. I believe this list. I think the 76ers are too high. Why are
You
you
are-
laughing? It's a good logo. I think the 76ers are like fucking 12. I think the Bulls would be better than this. I know
Dude,
they're a
it's just-
loser city. They're a
think-
loser ass team. I agree.
This is gonna be our worst take because I could really see the 76ers legitimately being like a 3 or 4 seed.
Look,
if
hey,
those guys
so
are all
let's-
healthy.
If
let's-
Embiid is healthy all year, I agree. He just won't be.
We'll see
and
how
Maxey
close.
is really good, and like
Maxey's
it's
good,
not
but
like
he's
Paul
also-
George forgot how to play basketball. He was a little injured last year. He had a tough year. Like the guy's still objectively pretty damn good at basketball.
Are we talking about podcast P? Who are we talking about?
We're talking about playoff P, baby. Put some respect on his name, all right?
So at the end of the season,
Why they
we'll,
have so many players?
we'll see how close we are.
wait, they have so many players. What the
Uh,
fuck?
All right, wait. What the
Hold on.
76ers roster?
Yeah, well, I'm looking at Basketball Reference, so it's probably like some of their rookies and shit. They have a lot of people on contract to some degree. Jesus Christ.
think
Oh, that
this
was
is a
last
pretty.
year. Okay.
And dude, guys, they have the most handsome boy in all of the NBA, Kelly Oubre Jr.
Isn't he not good?
That's got to mean something.
fine,
hey,
right?
hey.
He is very handsome. He's very handsome.
You
He's
put
very
some
handsome.
respect on that pretty boy. And Kyle Lowry's big old ass. I mean, like, they got a little
Kyle
squad.
Lowry is decrepit. He is ancient. He is from the before time.
The ghost of Andre Drummond is on this team. I mean,
Kyle
come on,
Lowry
guys.
played when the fucking Pistons were winning. When did
Kyle
he get
Lowry.
drafted? When was his first year?
I remember Kyle Lowry.
I remember Kyle. He saw the
Lowry.
Pistons win himself. Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. He started in 2004. He literally saw the Pistons win.
No, he
That's how
did
ancient
not.
he is.
There's
Kyle
no way
Lowry?
he started in 2004.
Kyle Lowry didn't start.
He's not
playing
in his 23rd year,
2004.
dude. That'd be
He's in his
crazy.
19th year.
That's pretty.
It's
impressive.
2025.
That's
Son of a bitch.
He's old as fuck. I'm telling
Oh,
you.
that makes me feel old, dude.
That's 'cause you
Oh,
are.
No. Austin, don't you put
Alright.
that evil
well.
on
I
me.
feel good. I feel
doubt.
good about. The
I
I
feel
really
good.
like this list, fellas.
Alright,
This is. It
so-
also wasn't that contentious. I mean,
For the
let's pat
screenshot,
ourselves
can
on
we
the
put
back.
the Magic for the screenshot? Can we put the Magic in 13th and put the Nets up in 3rd, and then we're good. Like and keep the MPJ bit. Like we're really high on him.
yeah.
I cannot wait to watch Cam Thomas and
you
MPJ
can't
play
believe that
together.
we
That
put
is
that
going to
number
be a
two.
fucking
We
train wreck,
did.
dude.
We did it. Thanks, Tatum.
All right.
Oh fuck. All right. And that's our list for it. And that I mean, yeah, I really thought this would be more. I think the West is going to be more of a brawl.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's so nonsense of like, it's literally the West will be picking who your favorite Ninja Turtle is. And like
Yeah,
in like third through eighth. Like it's
we're
just
gonna be
like, I don't
debating
fucking
heavily
know.
on that one.
Yeah.
Joe, you're gonna have to actually tell us to stop talking on that one because I think that Western Conference rankings could take, I mean, forever.
Okay.
How long are we on recording, show?
We're an hour in. We're not bad. We're actually right on track.
Yeah, I thought we were doing a lot worse than that.
too.
Cool. All right. So we have a couple more 1, 2, 3 topics. And then if you guys think of anything, feel free to bring it up. But right now it's show and tell with Kane Kettering.
We need like a theme song.
Yeah, we got. It's the show and tell.
Yeah, so we can't
with
hear
Kane.
the music. I'm sure he's playing some.
Yeah. Okay. So what I want to talk about is Go the Gorilla. He's the
I love him.
mascot.
I love him.
Okay, so
What?
I want to say real quick that Go the Gorilla is one of the greatest sports mascots of all times and is
He's
regarded
incredible.
as such. He's got the recognition and the awards to say so. So for the first 11 seasons for the Phoenix Suns, they didn't have a mascot.
He's got the hardware.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
hold on.
He doesn't just have
Back it up.
hardware, brother. He has
Hold on.
hardware.
So how he got his start, okay?
I can't.
It was in 1980. So someone had ordered a singing telegram from this company, the Eastern Onion Telegram Company, to someone that was attending the game, and they were to be dressed up as a gorilla suit and sing a song to them. And so the telegram person went there, did the singing telegram to the person, and then walked around, and everyone was like, "Look at that monkey! That's awesome!"
Look at that. That's cool.
And then the security guard asked him, "Hey, maybe you should like do some." Hype the crowd up, run around and do some stuff. And it didn't work.
Height,
They got
5'8".
And so this guy named
I'm gonna
Henry
fucking kill
Rojas,
someone.
the original guy. Okay, so then he came back the next couple games, and everyone loved it. And then like after a couple games, the management was just like, "Hey, let's just make this official, dude. You're gonna be
fuck
the
it.
team's mascot."
Do you want like
So it's kind of like this
$200
weird
a week?
happenstance too that this guy came. He was just like a messenger that came, and now is like regarded as the mascot.
He's like the hero
So-
of the worst franchise in the West.
No, yeah. So there's been four of them ever. So there's that guy Henry Rojas, the original one.
That's
there's another
not a
dude
lot.
named Bob Wolf. So Henry Rojas did it from the season 1980 to 87. Then this other guy Bob Wolf did it from 88 to 2006. Then another guy named Devin Nelson did it from 07 forever,
Yo!
from 2012. And then we've had the current one since the 2013 season, but we don't know who it is, obviously. You don't find out until right.
Pablo
So-
Torre, get on it now.
Yeah.
So what I was talking about when I said that, hey, so he's got the mascot of the year, or whatever, but he was in the one of 3 in the inaugural class for the Mascot Hall of Fame inducted first ballot.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
That's
It was-
actually badass.
Along with the Philly Fanatic and the San Diego Chicken.
Oh, fuck
Was-
the Philly
was
fanatic.
the
the
Philly
Sun
fanatic
Gorilla.
is cool. I watched him
Fuck
get in
the
a fist
Philly
fight.
fanatic.
So he's
I
like-
hate
so-
that guy.
So he's like
Blooper would kick his ass.
he's probably regarded as one of the best mascots, I guess, around, and as like
And he's like a Party City gorilla.
and it's just like a Party City, and like you go ape, you know what I mean? And it's
You
like,
go
what does it have to
ape!
do with the Suns? It doesn't have to do anything, you know what I
Okay,
mean? It's just
so
a dude that goes ape.
I have a
That's
question.
perfect.
So do you think at this point the Suns should change their name to the Gorillas?
No,
And
they
just, like,
should.
totally
So
rebrand.
they had some cool stuff too, where that like
I just think there could be a little testy there. The
he did
Gorillas
like a
probably.
performance where he like went out and against the Knicks and did like sang New York, dressed as Frank Sinatra with garbage all around him, and then like a bunch of muggers came
cool.
up and beat him up, and then they
That's
dragged
awesome.
him off.
So
He's just so cool.
do you guys
He
think
fell
the
onto
dunk-
the field.
I love that. He like dives onto the court for no reason. Like, why is he
Cool.
doing that?
Hi-ya!
Anyway, I just
and I
think
guess that's cool when you're anonymous, because what are they gonna do? Fine you? Fuck
I
you.
just think it's cool. Let's go the gorilla. He's a good guy,
It's cool.
and
There's
he's
been
got
four of
an
them.
interesting origin story. And I just
I
think
think-
mascots are kind of cool. And like that's
That's
the original
awful.
one. There you
What
go.
is
Chef.
that
That's,
sheepish little grin he is?
yeah, so that's
That's
the
horrific.
original one, and that
He is
I don't like that.
horrifying. That haunts my nightmares.
So that
People
came up
loved
and
it.
sings to you,
People
and you go,
loved it, dude.
yes, I like that. That's good.
yeah.
So that ran up and sang to a random person
Yes.
in the arena.
Yes.
And then everyone good. And then the security guard wasn't like, "I'm gonna throw you out." This is
No, he was like, "Hey, you
why
should
don't you run
fucking
around? That's
act
cool."
like go ape."
How close was that guy just to being like, my life is terrible, dude. I'm a walking gorilla in a telegram. Like, what's going on? And then out of nowhere, he becomes the mascot for the team. Like, what a stroke of luck, dude.
Do you think he was? Do you think maybe he was maybe one of the NBA people that got brought in? He's got his early 80s, right? Or 1980?
1980.
Yeah, he's
Wow,
an
I
NBA
didn't
guy.
think he'd been along for that long. That's crazy.
He's been
So,
around.
yeah, no, he's old as shit, dude. One
That's
of the
cool.
one of the first mascots in the NBA.
I was about to say, because mascots are kind of a recent, more recent than you'd think. Like mascots are kind of a new invention for sports.
In the way that we have them facing like that, yeah.
Yeah. It's very
Because
interesting.
before they
Now
used to
don't
have
look
like
weird and
dogs
gross.
and like tigers and like fucking
like,
real life
like
animals
kids.
that they
Yeah.
captured and brought out on the field.
Which is
and
way
shit
cooler.
like that. And then like
That's
the other
way
teams, like we went and stole the other team's dog mascot and slit its throat as a
Hey,
prank.
speaking of mascots, guys, I'm gonna need a quick moment of silence for Freedom the Eagle from my college. 30 years. We just unveiled a statue for the game on Saturday. Just a little moment of silence for Freedom here, guys.
Yeah, Freedom did die.
Yeah, I'm watching Freedom die every goddamn day.
Watching
Dakota.
Freedom die every day.
All right, well, that's my show and tell
That's
corner.
what I'm
That's all I have to
talking
say. All
about.
right, that's all I end it with. R.I.P. Freedom.
It's funny. Rip Freedom, man. I miss him already. What did he
he was
do?
a
Did he fly around?
Yeah, he was a live
That's
eagle.
so
He was a
cool.
badass. He'd let you put him on your arm. I did it one time. It was
That's sick.
terrifying.
You got touched
thought
by
he-
Freedom itself. And then he skinned you.
May freedom
He
forever
fucking
fly.
filleted your arm because he was a bird.
Yeah.
You want to do some wiggle
He's a-
room, or are we ready to move on to the bungalow?
I mean, do y'all have anything y'all want to talk about? Any basketball related news? I mean, bro, most of the Eurobasket happened in between our
True.
two recordings.
Tingus
Germany-
Pingus looked incredible.
He
The
looked
Hawks are
great.
going to be so
That's why I
good
think
next year.
that's why I think if you're not putting the Hawks up, where did we put the Hawks? No, I don't remember. We put them
We had them
fourth,
at 5.
third,
4 or
Five.
5.
5.
second.
Right below the Pistons.
Oh, that's where they go. Yes.
We're not going
Yeah.
back.
Bring back
No,
the
I think-
rankings.
Yeah. Bring back the rankings.
No, don't bring back the rankings.
Back to rank the whole thing again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro. If Kristaps actually plays half as good as that, I think the Hawks are a shoe-in. I think they'll be very good. But also, that's why they're supposed to be high, because Kristaps is supposed to fucking be good and give Trey someone who can actually shoot.
Sure.
It's also
Christ.
Kristaps' contract year, baby. He always
Oh, is it?
goes
Hawks are
crazy
gonna
on
win.
contract years. He always
Hawks are
goes
gonna get to
crazy
the
on
finals.
contract years.
Never mind. Go.
We're
Yeah, I
calling
think
it first.
they'll get 5th, but they're gonna have a deep playoff run. Kristaps wants his bag.
I like
He's
that.
like if Michael Porter Jr. was worse, which is still an amazing player. Can't say it with a straight face. Dude, the Nets suck. Maybe they are going to be 15th.
No. We are a Nets podcast, guys. Cam
we're
Thomas and MPJ are gonna take us to the
Let's get into the
moon, dude.
Let's get
They're gonna
deeper
take
into
us
that.
to the
Yeah,
moon.
that's-
We're no longer fans of our other teams.
Yeah.
We're just an
Yeah.
MPJ fan. Wherever he
Well-
goes, that's our new team.
If there's a million MPJ fans, I am one.
Yeah.
If there's 100, I am one. If there's no more fans, I am dead.
Welcome to the new basketball podcast show at a Michael Porter Jr. podcast.
Yeah. We
But
discuss everything MPJ.
Once it's no longer new, we will be the Nets basketball podcast show.
Good God. Hell
So we
no.
can just keep
Kill
the
myself.
acronym. Why? It's a good idea.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got nothing else to talk about.
Germany won. What else? Who else did good? Sengun looked like a fucking killer. He was dunking on
did,
Giannis and shit. He was schmoving. He's
yeah,
doing
he
good.
was.
He had a really good game against Jokic too. He was kind of killing Jokic.
Yeah, somebody had some wild quote about him where they were like, yeah, the best player I'd played against before was like Jokic until I played like Alfie Sengun recently or something. And it was just
That's
like,
stupid.
what? That's a bit of a,
That's
that's a
something
bit of
I would
a,
say.
I mean, that's a spicy hot take.
That is a
I,
spicy
I
meatball.
respect it though, dude. I respect a good hot
I
take.
think he's very good. I think Sengun is amazing. I don't think he's the best basketball player in the world, but like
God, no.
pretty good. I mean he's the best player on the Rockets right now. I guess KD just got there. Hold on. Silence. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah.
it.
I don't know. It could be Thompson. That kid's a freak.
He's
I'm
not
so
ready
high.
yet.
I'm so high on that kid, man.
I think they're both really good. I think Ozer's compared to Amon kind of underrated. I think Ozer's just as good in a lot of ways. He doesn't score as well, but I think he's just as good.
Yeah.
Personally. But yeah, and then I don't know. Luka looks really good. Shocker. Luka in shape. Is Luka in shape like Ben Simmons hitting threes in the offseason? Is that a thing? He's going to be
It's
fat again
happened.
by the end of the
I
year.
mean, yeah, it happens.
No, I think I think Luka's really petty, and he heard all the talk, and then just was like,
Okay, he
"Oh,
plays
you guys
Overwatch.
thought I was fat? Yeah, nah, I ain't fat."
I'm skinny.
I think it would just be hilarious if he got skinny and then he just sucked, and
Yeah.
and everybody was demanding that fat Luka came back.
Return
Like, bring
to
back fat
basic.
Luka.
Get
Bring
fatter.
back fat Luka.
10 more pounds. 10 more pounds.
Feed that boy some fucking Dallas barbecue again. He's out in LA and he's eating like quinoa bowls and stuff, dude. No. Get this man some barbecue. Get this man some mac and cheese, black eyed peas, some collard greens. Let's fatten him up.
So, yeah, that's all of basketball right now. I think we mostly covered it. Except Dakota's Bookie Bungalow. Dakota, make us some money.
All right, team. We got a couple of hot ones today, and we also just have, speaking of the WNBA, I've been checking out the futures. I've been looking at things. This is going to be a homer pick, but the Atlanta Dream at plus 800 is simply one of the biggest steals I've seen in ages. With Brittany Griner being there, the largest woman that anyone's ever seen. She's just impossible to stop, dude.
The best trade in WNBA history.
I mean, like, we've got like these incredibly talented backcourt. We're going up against a Indiana Fever team that is just completely decimated by injuries, like we talked about before.
Yeah, they're dead.
So they're gonna have a really easy first round series. They're the 3 seed. I mean, there's a little bit of buzz in Atlanta. I can kind of hear some people talking about it. So like, I'm really liking the Dream there. I would go ahead and clock that in today if you can, because those odds will start to go down as they start to beat the hell out of the Fever.
Right there.
Wow. See, even I just moved the line.
That was a line-moving call right there. That was a line mover.
Yeah,
Dakota
crazy.
Connor, your WNBA gambling expert. I mean, as soon as I start talking, people will hear it, man.
Who's their next game against? Do they have to go against the 1 seed next? Who are they playing?
They will play the winner of the
Lynx.
Yes, which is scary.
They're gonna die.
Sorry, no, the Aces in Storm.
The Aces and yeah. So.
Oh no, so they'll make the finals.
I think we'll have a really good shot here. And then also, the best part about getting a team to the finals is once you get there, you just bet the other team, you hedge your ass off, and then you come up winning a couple of bucks either way. Now, that's a cowardice way of betting, but when we're betting the WNBA, we're just trying to make some money.
When we're
here,
betting in the
guys.
Bungalow, we're trying to help.
I like that
you.
one, Dakota.
And then I have been looking at MVP odds recently, and there's a couple that stand out. Shy at being plus
MVP odds.
Yeah, at plus 150 is insane. I mean, like, that's just one of the worst bets ever. He could get hurt, something like that. You got to go for, a bit deeper down the list, and we're gonna go a bit deeper down the list.
Are you gonna say something
insane? Not too insane. I could not believe these when I saw my eyes the other day because of the odds on them. Jalen Brunson and Donovan Mitchell both at plus 8,000. That is absurd. I would understand if they were plus 1,200. Like, for instance, they have Kevin Durant as better odds to win the MVP than Jalen Brunson or Donovan Mitchell. I think that's very silly. And now I'm not saying I really think either of these guys are going to win it, but if you're the best player on the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference Finals, which both of these guys have a very good chance to do, at plus 8,000, that's just worth a sprinkle. I mean, like, don't put too much on it, but it's definitely something to consider. And then this one is purely for Kane.
Sorry.
Wemby at plus 1,200. Come on, baby. Lock it in. If he is who we think he is, 1,200. I mean, if he just stayed healthy and if the team actually wins, which they're going to now with all the players they got in, it would not be insane for Wemby to get that award at plus 1,200.
I would be shocked if he's not in the MVP conversation. I would be shocked if he is the MVP.
I agree, but we're talking odds here, though. At plus 1,200, that's too good. Because, like, Luka, Jokic, both of them at plus 350, plus 380. I mean, like, we're looking for long shots here in the MVP race. Do not take the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander one though. That's insane. That's a
I think the
plus
SGA
150
bet
is wild.
I think the SGA bet is bad, and I also
They
don't
also always have recency bias in the NBA. They never like giving out too many MVPs because they'll be like, well, LeBron James only has 4 MVPs and blah blah blah. It's like it doesn't matter. Give Jokic the MVP every year until he retires. I don't care what happens.
Ant is at 5th.
Yeah. Pretty crazy, huh?
Why?
I mean, if he takes another step, they've got a good squad around him. They could easily be a top couple of seeds. He puts up buckets. I mean,
I think he's
very talented player.
I think he's at his top.
No. You don't talk smack about my Georgia Bulldog like that.
Oh, wait, we want him on the podcast. Ant's
that's what I'm saying.
MVP.
Ant's gonna win the MVP, dude. Come on.
He's close. He's gonna get there. I do think he'll be better than Luka. Actually, I'm on that wave. Fuck Luka.
Also, LeBron just is never gonna give Luka all the touches.
No,
he's gonna be like, hey, wait a second, you're taking my team away. This is my team. I'm LeBron.
Well,
James.
I think it'll be
I'm an egomaniac.
I feel like LeBron will role play if he needs to at this point in his career. No,
I cannot believe this, guys. I scrolled down just a little bit just to see what some of the other ones are. They have. I don't even know why this should ever be listed. They have Jalen Green. They have Jalen Green listed as a potential MVP. If Jalen Green wins the MVP, the world has literally caught on.
30 people have to have died for him.
Like literally. I can't even.
The All-Star game would have had to be bombed.
Yeah.
Jalen Green is the only NBA player left, so they have to give it to him.
Who do you guys genuinely think will be the MVP next year? Like, with no context, doesn't matter. Like, we can't guess that right now because we just don't know. Because the problem with the MVP conversation is always context dependent. Like, So, yeah, who do you think is going to be in that conversation? Because I don't think it'll be.
I'll say Jokic every single year. I'll say Jokic. He's the best player in basketball.
Yeah, but what if he forgets how to play basketball this year?
Then Luka will win.
That's a good point.
That would also mean that the world is on fire.
You didn't think about it.
I didn't think about that one. That one did slip my mind.
He just forgets how to play basketball. Nobody ever thinks about that. Nobody talks about that. That'd be quite the conundrum.
They stopped talking about that.
They stopped talking about that. They don't bring it up. Klay Thompson, he might be good again.
Klay Thompson, he's good.
He might be good again. Oh, dude. I'm so sad that I missed Klay as like a viewer. As somebody that is watching basketball, I just miss Klay.
You can go back and watch some of it.
I do. And
he's still playing right now, man. You can watch him right now.
You watch him and Cooper Flag and Anthony Davis.
He's on the Mavericks and he's not going to be a starter.
8th seed in the West.
Are they going to be good?
And that's a sneak peek in the next week's Western Conference rankings.
Yeah, they'll be 11th.
But I think that was Dakota's Bookie Bungalow.
That was a good one.
So brought to you by Dakota Blue.
Bet for
454 Cherokee Ave in Atlanta, Georgia. Please come see us.
Got good prices. Here's what I'd say. So we learned bet on the Fever, and then once you do that, bet on the best.
No. Bet on
the Dream. The Dream.
Sorry, Dream. Please don't bet on the Fever.
I just learned I'm misogynistic.
Bet on the Dream.
The Fever are dead.
Bet on Brunson or Wemby.
I think Wemby's the bet to really. What was he at? 1,200.
And then don't bet on SGA.
Don't bet on SGA. You just he could do it again, but like that's just. The juice ain't worth the squeeze there. Futures, you want to have some actual I could really win a lot on it. If you're just that's boring.
Just statistically, it's pretty rare for somebody to MVP 2 times in a row. And then also statistically, it's pretty rare for somebody to put up generational numbers of shooting and then do it again next year. He'll probably slow down realistically as the rest of the talent pool in OKC picks up a bit because they're so fucking young.
That's true.
He's just gonna have to do less of the offense.
It's also like we all know Chet's gonna start taking touches away from him because Chet.
SGA's gonna have to score so much.
We're big Chet guys in this podcast.
Oh no, SGA's gonna get another MVP because he has to score for Chet. Oh no. Bro, Chet's gonna get hit by fucking Giannis one time this season and snap in half, and we'll never see him again.
I could see him just disappear like the Wicked Witch of the West. Just kind of like, there's just the clothing. Like he just is just gone one day. Just
Like Obi-Wan.
yeah.
Both are extremely irrelevant and old people topics, so whatever.
Yeah, we just went with some old references there. That is
Yeah. I mean, people know both, but like, Jesus. It's like, fucking Christ.
For all of our younger listeners out there, those are old movies.
Fortnite.
Watch.
For all of our younger listeners out there, movies are something that you
Movies are
want.
something that we,
that are
that we
long.
make,
You
actually.
go to a
Yeah.
place.
You can see on the rest of our channel. If you made it this far, I'd really appreciate it if you guys sub. We're gonna be doing this once a week if we're healthy. Assuming
Yeah.
Dakota is.
I got a little sick last week, guys.
Is that why
turns
you're
out
believing
turns
in Embiid? You're
yeah, it
the
turns
little
out going to a casino with all
You
those
need
nasty
someone to
human
believe it.
beings gets you sick pretty fast.
You need somebody to look up to, and you just found the most fucking broken dude you could. I don't
Look,
fucking
man.
believe it. I'm not out of this yet. There's no fucking way Embiid is gonna be healthy. Embiid's gonna play fucking
No way.
12 games and go, I quit. I'm moving.
You know
on."
what? Put that on the docket next week. We're doing an Embiid debate. I need it.
Embiid
I
debate.
need it.
I believe he was good. I believe it.
The beat bait.
I believe he was good. All right. What? I got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I think that's everything this week. Show. Who's your favorite basketball player?
Yeah.
It's a great question. I've been actually thinking about this for a really long time. My favorite basketball player, probably goes back a few years if you really think about. I have no idea. I really have.
Okay.
No idea.
Okay.
Ah, you had me. You had me
I
going
really
there.
thought,
Show.
yeah, I really thought he was about to just cut to the end. I thought he was about to
Shaquille
bring up
O'Neal.
the- Oh, that's good.
Ah,
That's a good
alright.
one.
I
That's
like
a good
his
one.
locker
That's a
room
good
antics.
one.
That's the thing
Good
that
one.
makes me like him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's all right. All right. Well, you all heard it here first. Who would win in a fight? Shaquille O'Neal, MPJ, or Chet Holmgren? Find out next time on the new basketball podcast show. And it's not who you think it is. Bye, everybody. Y'all have a good week.
Bye. Love you all.
We'll have many